Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Just this last week I hosted my first online circle in honor of Samhain, and I wanted to share a portion of it with you today, and this would be a guided journey that I did with my community that night. This will allow you to both work with your ancestors and to work with the spirit of a plant. And I thought, considering the time of year, that this would be appropriate and welcomed. So without further ado, I introduce you to my Samhain guided journey. I hope it brings peace, wellness, health, and lots of insight and abundance. All right, so as I mentioned, I welcome everyone to find a comfortable position, either seated or lying down, whatever works best for you. And first, we're just going to, working with the elements, just open a bit of a circle here for this night. So I invite you, of course, using your imagination, to feel the air from the east moving through you, inspiring and awakening your spirit and mind. Feel the flicker of the flame from the south surround you, warming your heart and soul. Feel the waters of the west from all around the world surround you as well, cleansing your body, soul, and the space that you're in. And feel the earth, the element from the north beneath you, humming, the pulsing life force of this planet. And if you feel so inclined in this moment, you can call in any particular guides, spirits, ancestors, any deities that you may work with, ascended masters. You can welcome them in to be present with you on this journey, ensuring that anyone who's coming with us this evening will be for your highest good and highest path. And if there's no one in particular that you work with, you can just ask that any energies that is for your highest potential this evening be present with you. Now, I'd like you to bring your attention to your root chakra. And this is located between your sits bones at the base of your pelvis. For some, you will see this as a glowing red orb. For others, you may feel it. And we ask now for your root chakra to open. And from there, I'd like you to envision a cord. For you, it may be a rope. It could be a braid. It could look like the root of a tree or even an anchor. There's no wrong way to picture this. And I'd like you to send it deep into the earth to ground you onto this plane. If you so choose, you can anchor it to the crystal grid that lies deep in the core of the earth. I often picture it like a hook and hook it down. You feel solid and grounded onto the earth. And again, if you so choose, you may now bring your attention to your crown chakra, which is located at the very top of your head. And you can intend for this chakra to open, allowing you to connect to universal source energy, whatever that looks like and feels like to you. And we're going to visualize a column of light that connects this really beautiful, vibrant source energy from the universe down through your body, down that cord, and into the earth. And I invite you just to take a few deep breaths here, relaxing any of those tense, tired muscles from your long day. Now I want you to picture a tree. Perhaps it's one from your yard, maybe a favorite place you like to visit or hike or walk. Perhaps this tree does not exist in your reality at all, and it's simply the most beautiful one that you can imagine. And if you can't see the tree, that is okay. Maybe you feel the tree, or maybe you can smell the tree. These are all valid experiences. Now at the base of the tree, there is a door, and I would like you to open it, please. And gazing through the doorway, you can see a direct path down. It may look like stairs or simply a dirt path. And we are going to begin to descend deep into the earth. You can feel the ground beneath your feet. You can feel the change in humidity and temperature. It's getting cooler in here as you go deeper into the earth. You continue to walk down your path or stairs, and you can see light in the distance. As you emerge, you are welcomed by a landscape of wild flowers and trees, and the ground is as soft as velvet. There are fireflies dancing through the sky, and each plant you see is almost luminescent. As you gaze up, you realize that you are beneath the roots of that great tree you saw only moments ago. The sky is a mix of spiraling roots and a blanket of stars and the brilliance of the moon. And despite this night sky, the forest floor dances with colors and vibrancy. In fact, were it not for the stars and moon, you would swear it was midday. Many of the flowers you see seem to glow and hum as you drink in the beauty of this place. You gently brush your hands through the flowers and grasses, and just for a moment, there is a pulse of life tingling at your fingertips. This may be the most alive place you have ever been. As you scan the landscape once more, there is a natural opening and a path before you. It's beckoning you forth. So you slowly begin to walk. You hold with you a knowing and understanding of the importance of what is to come. You see a hill in the distance and your heart begins to flutter. As you walk to the top of the hill, the forest gives way to a wildflower field. And in the distance, you can see a figure. And you immediately know this is who you are destined to meet.
As you approach, this figure's features become clearer, and you are met with an overwhelming wave of love. This is one of your ancestors, a guide from your lineage, from your family line, here to greet you. How you know this, you do not know, but deep in your heart, you can feel you are kin. The emotions of love and appreciation are in their eyes as you approach. They gather you into a warm embrace and whisper how good it is to see you. You drink in this feeling of unconditional love and peace, and you stay quiet in each other's presence for a time. You allow your mind to open, forcing nothing, but open to all that this ancestor may have for you. There is much wisdom in your family line, and simply being in their presence opens you to new possibilities. After a time, your ancestor speaks softly. My dear, I have a gift for you. Cradled gently in their hands is a tiny plant. They hand it to you with the utmost care. You study this wondrous gift. The leaves, the stem, the petals. You breathe deeply of its aroma, and you marvel at its colors. Known or unknown to you, this plant has chosen you. Deep within your blood, you know this is only the first step on a beautiful journey of discovery. You move your gaze away from your plant, and your ancestor smiles warmly. They gesture to you to bring the plant to your heart space, to your heart center. Slowly and carefully, knowing just how precious this gift is, you bring your hands toward your heart, feeling the heat and glow from this herbal friend. As if by magic, as you approach your heart center, your plant has transformed into pure energy. Touching your hands to your chest, this magnificent pulse hums in your heart. Breathe, my dear, your ancestor whispers to you. With each breath, the life force of your plant moves through your body, spreading from your chest down your arms, to your stomach and root chakra area, down your legs, moving towards your neck and face now. And soon your whole being is buzzing and alive with the beautiful medicine your plant has so graciously given you. You can feel that your beings are intertwined, and you know that your energy is forever changed. You can hear a voice in your head, clear as day, but it is not of your ancestor. It is your plant guide who speaks to you now. What do they say? They ask for you to sit with them for a few moments, beckoning you to open your mind and heart to any of the medicine they have for you today. Once again, they speak to you softly and suggest that you can direct any of their healing energy to any parts of your body that need assistance in this time. You must only will it, and it is so. After a time, the intensity, the buzz you feel begins to fade. And with one last whisper, your plant guide reminds you, do not forget me, my love. Draw me, sing to me, call upon me whenever you need assistance. For I walk this path with you. You close your eyes, drinking in the last of that energetic sensation your plant friend has left with you. And when you open your eyes again, your ancestor is smiling warmly at you. They pull you into one final embrace, reminding you that you have never and will never be alone. And as you step back, the most magical sight occurs as your ancestor begins to transform into stardust, returning to the sky from where they came. Knowing in your heart your time here is drawing to a close, but only for tonight, because you can come back whenever you like. You begin your journey back to the opening in the tree. You slowly take in the wonder of the landscape around you, trying to drink in every last detail. The moss under your toes, the fireflies in the sky, the way the flowers and the grasses seem to dance in the wind. You finally approach the opening in the tree where you originally emerged into this magical place. And you begin your ascent, making your way back. As you emerge, From your beautiful tree, the sun greets you warmly. And in your heart, you know that whatever comes, you have an ancestor and a plant ally that will guide your way. And when you feel ready, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing yourself back to the room. Do what feels good, stretch, take a deep breath. And I invite you to write down any details you feel you would like to keep in your memory.